Yoga for healing. Let's tap back in and see what other messages we have today. Let's see. Holy Spirit Divine, ancestors, master teachers, archangels, totem animals, all those that assist us, that are working toward the highest, brightest light. What is it that we need to know? Total drama, and it looks like showtime because it says action, and they are filming. This also can represent that what's been done in the shadows, in the dark, in alleyways, behind closed doors, you're still being watched. Those who know, know. What is it that we need to know about this situation? Trash, throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. Something's being tossed out, or someone is being tossed out. Not feeling the best. Something's being put in the trash. Caution. Someone that did not take caution. They may have gotten the warning signs and even gotten directions on which way to go, but it looks as though someone did not take heed and keeping you a secret at the bottom of the deck. Someone's keeping secrets about you, about something. Getting a room, hotel, motel, suite. Burning evidence. Someone is really they're trying to hide something that they did not take caution to concerning a hotel room, a secret meetup. Doesn't necessarily have to be a literal hotel room, but something they did in secret, in the dark, possibly after work. Maybe they were saying they had business or work, and that's not where they were, but they were seeking pleasure. They didn't take caution. Something that they should have tossed out, got rid of, and now they want to burn evidence of something toxic. They may be burning evidence, but there's still that scent in the air. What else is it that we need to know about this situation? This seems to be connected with the other story that was out earlier about a third party and one of the connections of a Bonnie and Clyde connection. I believe strongly that it was the male in the Bonnie and Clyde situation that was coming to an end because there was evidence of red lipstick stains, of hotel meetups, and them wanting to burn the evidence with a third party that they played to be single with. And now it's over between that Bonnie and Clyde and that third party. Someone's not a bugaboo, but there is a copycat. Interesting. Tell us more. What about this bugaboo? This bugaboo that's not a bugaboo. They weren't getting played. They weren't being manipulated or controlled by lies. But someone is keeping a promise. You see the two standing there? A few sparks. But something's hidden. Something in the dark. You see the water back there? It's like they're under a waterfall. And you see the water? It looks like water just coming down and crashing. There's about to be a surge in those waters. They did not get played. They were not manipulated, or they didn't think they were lied to. And they're not paying attention to this shit show. Ditto to that. I wouldn't either. Why? You already know it's a situation that's about to explode. Just as those waters I noticed in that other card. Something is about to blow because someone did not take caution to something they should have left behind, thrown away. Give me a card on this trash. The secrets. What about the secret they should have thrown away or kept? Thrown away, gotten rid of, or tossed out? Sexual protection. Someone that they should have maybe not had an encounter with. They're falling apart. Give me another card on this sexual protection and keeping you a secret. You're not fighting for this person. Whatever it was that they should have left behind, that person, that energy, whatever it is, there's no fight on that end. They may have realized that was a bad choice. Why would you fight for something that you know is a bad choice? This caution. Destroyed, shattered, broken, completely ruined. Not taking this caution destroyed something. This getting a room and now wanting to burn this evidence. Destroyed and burning evidence. What do we need to know? They hate nothing about you. They already know you're knowing the tea. And burning the evidence. They hate nothing about you, but they are burning the evidence. Because they know and you know that were bad choices made. Free for all, steals your man, sleeps around, and temptress. Someone's promiscuous, but they hate nothing about you, but they made a bad choice, and they should have checked themselves before doing so, before getting a room. Now they wouldn't have to worry about burning evidence, knowing they hate nothing about you, but they made a bad choice, and they're in their feelings. There's something strongly about this sexual protection. What is check yourself? Caught. Uncovering evidence, getting exposed for cheating, being revealed. That's why they should have checked themselves. Because they were caught in deceit, in being a traitor, unworthy of trust, a backstabber. This person that should not have stepped into that lane, being sexually promiscuous. But whatever they had this promiscuous encounter with, whoever they had this promiscuous encounter with, is not fighting for this situation because they know that they are promiscuous. They realize that this person sleeps around, and now the record is being set straight. This person's not watching this shit show go down. Hard on the floor. This person don't even want to hear anything of the situation because they realize it's toxic. They don't want to hear it. The person that's not a bugaboo, that this manipulation did not work on forever, apparently, because now evidence is coming out, something that this person wants to burn. They realize the game is over for this love story that was once upon a time. Let's see. What other cards? Oh. Let's see. Let's go and see what else is going on besides someone being over it. The game is over. This person that, if this is sounding strongly like that other reading where they had the third party, pretended to be single, and the evidence was being brought out. Gossip and talk were going on among their used to be squad, the squad that is no more, because they're realizing that this person is a liar, a cheater, a backstabber, a betrayer, just like this third party found out. I feel that that third party is the reason why that trash card is out here. Not because they're trash, because they were a third party. An innocent one by that. Also, not knowing in the beginning, I guess. They threw this all away. They're not even thinking about it. They're just glad they are protected. They're more spiritually awoke. They have more self-awareness, more abilities to cut through illusions and detaching from their ego, knowing their self-worth. They call it game over, and they have receipts. And this person that was getting the room that wants to burn evidence now, that hates nothing about this third party, is numbing themselves because they should have checked themselves, but now they're caught. While you're finding balance and harmony and happiness in your peace, you're not thinking about this or fighting about it. They were stealing money. That may have been the whole reason why this situation even went down. And apparently this third party saw the red flags, the warning signs, and took heed that it was a risky situation without even knowing all the details. This dirty money, what is that about? The stealing. Now they're in distress because the cat's out the bag and they're needing assistance. So what else do we need to know? Besides, it's over and now they're looking for help. They're no longer doing too much or being excessive, nor able to overindulge in their hotel room situationships because people are knowing. They're never a friend, but a frenemy. Smile in your face, but in their head, they're gritting their teeth. Two-faced with hidden intentions. What else do we need to know about this SOS that they're wanting to send out? Oh. Things are heating up, but not in the way that they expected it to, because they hit a brick wall. They may be looking for a rebound, but they always have unpredictable intentions, always with temporary options, always flighty. And what about the receipts of this stealing, being a betrayer? In reverse, we have player. They're not a player anymore. They're not able to play the field, seeking other options. Or that may be you, the third party, that is not a player and not seeking options, because it did fall right there. You may be doing your research, or this third party put you where you are, put them where they are. Learning more and gaining insight. That's a blessing. And this brick wall, are they realizing that it's bye-bye, Felicia? That's pretty much it. Bye-bye, Felicia. Game over. They're trying to burn evidence. They kept you a secret. Treated you like trash. Stole from you. And now the receipts out the bag. How extra and dramatic, and how they were trying too hard, thinking that they were a starter. Peace.